So welcome to PeopleMaps, and this is a quick video in case you haven't used PeopleMaps as part of your recruitment before. So very quickly, let me take you through some key best practices. Now, this video actually describes the PeopleMaps recommended best practice, and if you follow these simple guidelines, you really can't go wrong. So please follow this advice to make better hiring decisions, because ultimately that's what we're trying to achieve. Now, the reality is that we make better hiring decisions when we've actually got better data. So use the PeopleMaps system to help you gather better data, both directly in the report content themselves and of course indirectly in how you use the reports when you're talking to prospective candidates. Now, there's actually 16 stages in the recruitment process, each one of which is affected by our own psychology. However, if you improve some or all of these, then you'll give yourself a significant competitive advantage. Now, we do have a full training course dedicated to recruitment, where it goes into each of the 16 stages in great detail. This is the Certificate in Recruitment Psychology. So if you spend a lot of time dealing with recruitment, then this is the advanced level, and you probably want to get onto that program. It's an online video training program. Videos much like this. However, and today, what we're dealing with here today is to show you how you can use this system. Even if you don't have the advanced training, you can still significantly improve your recruitment. So here's a few recommendations to make sure that you get the very best from the PeopleMaps system right here today. So number one would be to get every applicant to actually complete the questionnaire. The key thing to note is you're not charged for people actually filling in the questionnaire and registering with you. So it's better to have everyone in your system. Whether you choose to use any credits or actually read the report in the future, well, that's at your discretion. But if they're in your system, at least it's your choice. So I would always recommend that you have every applicant complete the questionnaire as part of your overall standard recruitment process. The second thing to do is, of course, upload your logo. And you just click on the questionnaire tab and you'll see the place to upload your logo, so that when a candidate arrives at the questionnaire page, that's the URL that you will send them to go and fill in the questionnaire. It's your logo, it's your brand that they see at the top of the page. Now, other things that you can do if you really want to make headway in your recruitment is discover what is already working. This is really powerful if you have people already in the job that you're trying to fill the vacancy in. So do what we call historical modelling with your existing staff. So pick some good people that have been there for a while, that you like, that are doing the same job as the one you're advertising, and have them complete the personality profile. Now, what this will do is it will show you the actual personality types. So once you get those reports in, you can look and see, and it will show you the types that are already successful in the role itself. And there's a separate PeopleMaps video that explains how to do this in more detail. And it explains and talks about the actual map itself. Now, the other thing you can do is to actually discover what work environment you're offering. This is something that most employers are largely unaware of. So you use the PeopleMaps Work Environment Analyzer tool. This is a tool that we developed to help you figure out exactly what it is you're offering in terms of a work environment. Now, your environment will actually suit some people, some personality types better than others. And again, you want to understand what you've got so that you know that you can appeal to the right kind of people. Number 5 then, of course, you need to pick your report design. Now, if you're watching this video, you've probably already picked one, but we do have a whole range of reports, and each report is written to look at the issues that pertain to specific types of jobs. So for instance, sales roles, admin planning, recruitment consultancies, management roles. Obviously there's issues that affect management roles that don't affect other roles, and so on. So go through the reports, have a look and see which one is most closely. It doesn't need to be exactly the same, but as long as it mostly is similar to the role that you're after, it probably is going to talk about stuff that is relevant to it. And if you're really not sure and you don't see any of those reports being what you're needing, then please just use the general report. This one here that's called general. Now, each report has several personality-centric interview questions. So when you get your report, it's several pages long, and each one has personality-centric interview questions. And what I would urge you to do is use these to actually guide your interview. The discussion that actually arises from asking these questions will tell you an awful lot about the candidate themselves. What you're going to get is lots of good data. So the data doesn't just come from the report as it stands, it also helps you get more data from the candidate, either by talking to them on the phone or by a face-to-face interview. And the thing to remember when you're dealing with personality is that it's not a test. Now, we often use the word personality test. That's the kind of common vernacular. However, it's not a test, it's actually an assessment. The report will tell you a lot about the candidate, but use it as a guide. Use it as an interview guide, as a recruitment guide, to actually help you discover more about the candidate when you're actually communicating with them. Now, it's better to use it as an interviewer's guide rather than as a candidate test. Better not to think of it as a candidate test. Now, of course, we really want to see you enjoy some discount. So if you just need one report, and that's fine, you just want to buy one credit, that's absolutely fine, no problem, just go ahead and do that. However, you will be discounted if you buy a pack of 5 or a pack of 10 credits, and that gets you 15 and 30% discount right away as soon as you place those purchases. Now, it's also worth noting that credits can be used on any report design within this actual system. So if you don't need them for this role, you might be able to use them in a role elsewhere on a separate report design. You can use these credits anywhere across the system. You can get further discount if you're looking to buy more than 20. So if you think, well, I'll buy a bunch because you're going to use them over the next couple of months, then make sure you contact us, raise a quote request, because if you can buy a pack of more than 20, then you could qualify for a discount greater than 30%. And then the enterprise license, which is usually where the largest discount is applied, you may also qualify. And the only thing you need to know about enterprise is that you generally have to, it generally works if you use reports every month. You don't even need to use that many. But if you tend to use reports regularly, then an enterprise account is the way to go, and it generally attracts the largest discount. So again, raise a quote request, you'll see the links, and the links are on the buy credits section. And simply raise a quote request and let's see what we can do for you. Now that's really all you need to know to go and make better hiring decisions. Just start using the reports. They're very user-friendly, very simple to use. They're written in plain English, there's no jargon, and from that you should be able to make better hiring decisions. Now if you wanted to sign up for the much more advanced certificate in recruitment psychology course, then please just contact us and we'll be happy to make that arrangement for you.